The message came through at 12:47 a.m. Don't wake up for me, babe. I'm crashing at Claire's. Too much wine tonight, LOL. Love you, red heart. I stared at the screen until that little heart started to blur. Not from sleep, but because my stomach twisted. That tone was too smooth, too casual, too rehearsed. Claire's house is 20 minutes from the hotel where her company was throwing their yearly party. I dropped Emma off myself earlier, kissed her cheek. She was wearing the blue dress I bought for our anniversary, the one she once said made her feel like a storm brewing. And at 12:47 a.m., that storm was now living inside my chest. We've been married 8 years. Emma was my best friend. At least that's what I always told people. She was kind, funny in a way that felt like she genuinely understood people. But lately, something was off. She started staying late, quarter and stuff. Mark is a nightmare boss. She'd laugh, but her phone became her lifeline every night. Notifications she tried to hide. And whenever I asked, she'd touch my arm and say, Luke, don't be paranoid. And I believed it. Until that text. I tried to sleep. I really did. But by 1:20 a.m., I was sitting in the dark, phone in my hand, checking her location on Find My Phone. It was turned off. She never turned it off. My pulse wouldn't calm. By 2:10 a.m., I threw on a jacket and left. I kept telling myself I was overreacting. That trust is the foundation. That I shouldn't be that person. But even saying it out loud felt like a lie heavier than the truth. Half-empty parking lot. Lobby still lit. Company banner still hanging. Caldwell Finance Building Futures. I parked across the street and waited. At 2:43 a.m., the side door opened. Laughter spilled out. 2 men and 1 woman. Emma. She wasn't drunk. She wasn't stumbling. She looked happy in a way people look when they think nobody is watching. Her boss, Mark Caldwell, walked beside her, his hand sliding across her lower back casually. She didn't move away, didn't tense. She just accepted it like muscle memory. They stopped at his car. He said something. She laughed soft, familiar. He leaned in and kissed her like it wasn't the first time. She kissed him back. When she finally pulled away, it wasn't guilt. It was regret for ending it. They drove off together. I don't remember how long I sat there. Just silence. Just betrayal humming in the air. My chest felt empty, like something important had been scooped out. By 4 a.m., I drove home. Her side of the bed was cold. I stared at the ceiling till morning light filled the room. At 6:32 a.m., the front door opened. Hey, she said quietly. You're awake early. I never slept. She walked in wearing one of her oversized sweaters I loved. Claire's couch destroyed my back. Did you sleep okay? I turned my head slow. No, because you weren't at Claire's. Every bit of color left her face. You turned your location off. You've never done that before. Her eyes blinked hard. You tracked me? Don't do that. Don't flip it onto me. Luke, it's not what you think. Then tell me what it is. It's complicated. No, it's simple. You lied. Tears welled in her eyes, real or performative. I couldn't even tell anymore. I didn't plan this. I swear, it just happened. Mark and we've been close for a while. Last night just got out of hand. I laughed, bitter. Humor that wasn't humor. You don't accidentally kiss your boss at 2 a.m. I'm sorry. Please, Luke. I love you. I made a mistake. Do you even understand what love means? Love doesn't hide like this. Love doesn't lie through emojis and borrowed excuses. The room went quiet except for her soft crying, and something inside me shifted. The anger froze. Not gone, just razor sharp. Get dressed. We're going to breakfast. She stared confused, but she obeyed. We sat at her favorite cafe. She couldn't look at me, just stared at her coffee cup like it could save her. Why are we here? She whispered. So you never forget this moment. I said, every second, every detail. She lifted her eyes. You're going to tell me the full truth, not the clean version, not what makes you look better. Tears ran hard, and she told me everything. How it started with jokes, late meetings, drinks, how he made her feel seen, how she convinced herself it wasn't cheating yet. Every word sliced deeper. When she finished, I just nodded slowly. Okay, now it's my turn. She had no idea. Before breakfast, I had already called Claire. Claire told me she hadn't seen Emma in weeks. She sent screenshots proving Emma lied again. And before Emma woke up, I had forwarded every screenshot, every message, every photo to Emma's work email, CC'd HR, and Mark's wife, whose email took me 5 minutes to find. This wasn't revenge. Not fully. This was her facing the truth she kept running from. At 9:17 a.m., her phone buzzed. She saw the sender's name and went pale. Luke, what did you do? I made sure you'd never pretend this didn't happen. You destroyed my life, she whispered. No, you destroyed ours. I stood and walked away, leaving her in that cafe surrounded by coffee smell and shattered illusions. That night, I sat alone inside the house we built. Her books, her mug, her perfume, all still there. It should have felt like a win, but it didn't, because betrayal doesn't end when you expose it. It ends in silence, in that empty hollow where love used to live. I opened my phone and stared at our wedding picture. That day her smile was bright, my hand on her waist. We actually believed forever was unshakable. Maybe it used to be, maybe it never was. The clock ticked softly. 11:58 p.m., the night she disappeared, and the morning I made sure she regretted it, were closing out. But the ache? It wasn't going anywhere.